Have you ever heard of fear porn or something called a doom loop? The less sexy word for it is negativity bias. Your ego has a role to play in your life, and that's to always look out into the world for areas where you're going to hurt yourself, you're going to get stuck, you're going to have something bad happen to you, perhaps even die. That's the extreme version of something bad happening to you. And so it's got a inherent bias toward negative things. Well, yesterday, a friend of mine sent me a little clip of a podcast, and it was an interview on the Diary of a CEO on that podcast. And it was a billionaire Egyptian entrepreneur who was talking about this potential for a dystopian future for the next 15 years. And it was a very short clip. And it was first thing in the morning, which is very sacred ground for me because I use the morning as a way to set myself up for my day in a positive way, in a powerful way. But what did I decide to do in that moment? I got to watch that podcast. So I went out for my morning walk and I decided I'm going to watch this podcast, and I'm watching the podcast, and I've already started heading down like a downward spiral just thinking about this. Like there's a level of despair that starts coming up. And it got stronger and stronger and stronger. It turned into, look, it was nothing over the course of my day, but there was an undertone to my entire day that caused a marked difference in my energy. And I know better. We all have this propensity to listen to that voice that says, you better look out for this, you better go check it out, you better go watch, because you might learn something that's going to keep you from your dystopian possibility of a dystopian future. And the idea of fear porn or doom loop is interesting. It's it's a little more sexy than the negativity bias. But don't do that. Don't do that. The information you consume matters. Don't mindlessly scroll. If you're going to scroll, curate the people you follow on Instagram so that they bring you messages that help uplift you, not take you down.